Missing obvious loot. Perish the thought. Perish it, please. Where on earth the hell am I? Oh, I'm in the bedroom. Anyways, I'm nowhere near that place with said obvious loot. At least I don't think so. So let's just pretend it never happened and move on. In the grand tradition of me. So why do we have picks when every damn door... That doesn't even look like an important door. Like a bedroom or something. Seriously? Well, so much for the excitement of this floor. Well, there's some loot. It's not the obvious loot that I missed, and this floor doesn't seem to be going much place. Or is it? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no it isn't. But wait! Housekeep key. Well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got super soakers in this house, but you told me not to bring any toy guns into this house. Uh-oh. Oh, etc. Oh, the motion is the trance, or at least according to some 90s band. Oh, yeah. Housekeep. You're a mage. Man, you seem to be hired a little bit below your skills there. Oh, okay. So all we needed was to just get the one key, and then everything just falls into place. 420. The install of the gear lock on Lord Geller's door went well. He has 2 of the specialized gear keys, one of which is kept with him at all times, and the other is either left in the safe or else with Captain Horath. That isn't a good plan. What if Captain Horath loses it or forgets it in his room? I tried to impress on Lord Gellard the importance of the gear keys. He seems to understand that he needs to keep both keys secured so no one else can enter his rooms. However, he doesn't seem to understand that if both are lost, then the entire mechanism would require replacement. That is not an easy task. 424. Lord Gellard is utterly fascinated with the Victrola. He was asking all kinds of questions regarding their manufacturing specifics and how the recordings are made. He was fairly knowledgeable about the differences in quality and sound production. He has ordered a Victrola and a crate of records to use as a greeting device in his entryway. The oddities and whims of the nobility never fail to amaze me. Began installation of the watchers. Some of them are in place, and they should be operative soon. I can't believe Lord Gellard was complaining about their price. He ignores the fact that these watchers only need their gears oiled once per month, and the mechanism itself only needs maintenance perhaps once a year. They don't sleep, they don't eat, and they never desert their post for a trip to the privy. They keep a continual watch, which is more than can be said of some of the human so-called guards. I caught one of them in the bar the other day, drunk as a skunk. That alone proves the superiority of our mechanist security devices. Installation of the watchers is complete. Lord Gellard wouldn't loosen his purse strings one bit more than he had to. There were only a minimum of watchers installed. The mansion would be so much more secure if he would permit a watcher at each door, and preferably each major hallway. The best I can say is that the Lord's rooms and his library are covered, but sadly most of the mansion is not. I spoke with him today about installing some turrets to complement his watchers. He was complaining about their cost just like he complained about the cost of the watchers. He whined bitterly about the ammunition and maintenance charges too. What good is the cannon if it does not have good ammunition, or if it misfires due to negligence? Then he had the nerve to sulk about the possibility of a misfire and property damage. Those machines are expertly engineered to produce the most advanced technology in home defense, and he's whimpering about price and property damage? I'll be certain to mention the damage on the outside of his house due to the bored target practice of his archers. He should change his mind then. Lord Gellard has ordered a Victrola for use in the ballroom. He has decided that pre-recorded music is much more preferable to hiring musicians. He believes that with a sufficient variety of recorded music, there is no reason at all to put up with the fuss and bother of having musicians in to entertain his guests. Not coincidentally, it is far cheaper to purchase a dozen recordings than to hire a quartet. He then inquired about placing an order for an additional half-dozen of the machines, along with a similar quantity of recordable discs. Does he want to have recorded music throughout the mansion? That old Skinflint would only permit the installation of a few turrets. That's more than he was originally wanting, and is a few less than what he could really use. I really don't understand this fellow. He's one of our most influential citizens, has a simply amazing gem collection to protect, and can easily afford the best security system in town. Yet he tries to cut corners whenever possible. One thing that would help assuage the skimpy security that he is willing to pay for some of the little roaming inspection bots. One thing that would help assuage the skimpy security that he is willing to pay for some of the little roaming inspection bots and a couple of the larger combat bots is that he is willing I don't know. I don't know that he will pay for them, though, and we mechanists certainly are not providing them for free. Lord Gellard's order arrived today, and he confided to me his plan for the extra Victrolas. I must say it isn't something that I would have thought of on my own. It is, however, a stroke of genius. Why have security that can only see when so much more may be discovered through other channels? As usual, Lord Gellard wanted a discount before paying the order. I allowed him 2 cases of recordable discs instead. He'll be ordering more of those soon enough. The High Priest is allowing me to bring over one of the big combat bots for Lord Gellard's inspection. It is easily equivalent to 4 or 5 human guards. I can hear Lord Gellard complaining already about the equipment cost and the fuel expense. If he purchases even just one of these and supplements it with a couple of the little ones, then he would save plenty over paying all of those human guards and providing their bed and board. Either way, he is still going to need to keep some of the human guards. He just has not permitted enough mechanical security to be installed to do away with very many. Okay, the shit I need to know is... One gear key is kept with Lord Gellard, and the other is either left in the safe or else with Captain Horath. Well, okay, but which one is it? I don't know. If I find a room that looks like the room of a captain, I guess I'll be like, oh, this is the room of a captain. Lots of taffing around, going around, and it's none of your gosh darnable business. Darnable, if you like. Oh, wait a minute. Am I going back? No, wait a minute. I don't know. I'll eventually get that obvious loot. But I'm not gonna... Oh. Garrett's not interested in any more Horn of Quint eyes. No, that wasn't proper dark. Or was it? I don't know. I see you there, extremely obvious secret door. See, sometimes I do see extremely obvious things, you see? Dude. Oh, great, it's Hunt the Tiny Switch time. Amazing! I mean, unless I'm supposed to come at it from the other direction or something. Well, they're always behind something, aren't they? Okay. Okay, you look behind enough things and... Oh. Even that's on the auto map? That is some class detail work. Class detail work! You got me. We gotta really get it got, get it got, get it got. We gotta get it got. Oh. Music! Hey, you, do you open to, like, random keys? Oh. Most key. Funny, this looks like a security room, or sounds like a security room, I should say. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's the security switch next to it. Now, on normal and hard, this is in a completely different place. It might be in a basement or in a shed or something. I don't even remember, but... Malheureusement, we shall only be seeing it once where... Oh, finally a camera, but I've already turned it off, so... We got that going for us, which is nice and also fantastic great. Oh yeah. But first, before stampeding over to that inappropriate area, let's check out the appropriate areas, by which I mean other people's bedrooms. You down with OPBR? Yeah, we are VR troopers. Trey O. Oh, what? That didn't even... Doesn't even count as a thing? Oh, it does. Okay. Never mind. Just not looking correctly, which... Big surprise there. What's with these bathrooms that... Oh, this is an actual bathroom that's not just like on a thoroughfare towards other places. Wow, fancy. Still with 2 doors, can it really be trusted? And it's one of those, Starship baths? No. Lovey-dove baths? Yes. And, I mean, you know, it could be lovey-dovey, taking a bath. I mean, it sounds romantic, but it's like... Oh, jeez. If you happen to, like, not be clean, and you were trying to get clean, but you were too busy being lovey-dovey, you know, you'd probably just take a bath for the sake of, like, turning yourself into a pot of tea. And not for the sake of getting clean. You'd already be clean. Yes, I'm sure of it. That's how romance works. You must prepare beforehand and not have it get awkward by... So, like, why have this be a key hunt? Oh.
Who's making those?
Well, none of these are labeled, so I'll assume if I find Gellard's room, it's going to be labeled, although you look like you could be a lord and lady, so what do I know? I could be dead. Wrong. Or just dead. Wow, that guy's in the fire. He could be just dead. So the thing is, I'm remembering a guard conversation outside in this mission, and either I just bopped someone and prevented it, or I missed it, or what, but... I'm pretty sure it was in here. Like, what is that? I mean... If you won't tell me why a room is special by, like, telling me why it's special, then how am I to know? It does seem that way, doesn't it? Oh, you 67 Chevelle? No. 67 Carabunga? No. 67 Scarmengades? No. 67 Scarab? No. 67 Impala! Chevy Impala. Not the animal Impala. I thought Impala was like a riff on Imperial, but like Allah, because it sounded like Impala. It sounds like even more fancier, but no, it's an actual animal, which is silly because the Chevy Impalas are big and ponderous, and unless the animal's also big and ponderous, but I've got a funny feeling that wasn't the case, but I could be wrong. Oh, it's the gambling hall. Oh no, it's the drinking hall. Okay, so the obvious piece of loot is going to be downstairs from here, maybe? Okay, I'll check that other room, but first... More security. Yeah. But you can't even do nothing in here, what? It's just like a room that exists. Oh, there we go. Wait. That turned them on, didn't it? That did turn... Well, now I have to go take a look. It didn't turn that one back on. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, but if I see any on cameras, I guess I'll go back there. It probably... Like, that seems to be in an on position. Am I wrong? I just gotta say... It didn't do anything. Like, that seems like it would be off. I guess it's for this side of the house, maybe? Anyways, are you an obvious loot room? Where is it now? Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, now that I've got the obvious loot, I'm gonna leave it here for now. So see you guys next time on Bye for Now.